Good morning, everyone. This is Austin. I'm still reeling from the announcement last night that I made about helping 10,000 people to fulfill their life dream. And I got to be honest, when I woke up, I thought, wow, 10,000, is that right? And then I immediately started to think about all the ways that it was possible, which I'm not going to get into right now. But the funny thing is, I started out with a vision of 1,000 people fulfilling their life dream. And then something inside me said, multiply it by 10. And when I did that, it started to trigger my imagination about all the ways that it could happen. But having said that, I still woke up this morning thinking, well, how am I going to do this? But then those other thoughts came back to me and reminded me of the ways that it can happen. So I welcome you in. If you know your dream, I would love to hear it, love for you to share it. If you don't, we're going to talk about ways to discover it. But the one thing that I'll talk about today is, and you may have heard this quote before, but it basically says that things which matter most should never be at the mercy of things which matter least. But most people put less important things in front of the most important things, and I've been guilty of this myself. But next to relationships, what's the most important thing? I would say your purpose, and more specifically, your life dream. So the question is, do you have a life dream? And if you don't, why not? And if you do, how much time have you spent on it? So I would say, just for today, if you're just getting started in this process, a couple things you can do before you even start to say, well, what is my life dream? Just to start to open up your imagination and ask yourself questions. One of the questions you can ask is, if I had all the free time and all the money I could ever want, what would I truly love to do? In other words, if all things were possible for me, what resonates with my heart? What would I really want to do? Another question is, which I pose to people, if you had to pick one line of work to do in the next 10 years, and let me rephrase that. If I said to you, you have to pick one line of work today that you're going to do for the next 10 years, and I'm going to give you $10 million today. If at any time in the next 10 years you change from that line of work or that venture, you have to give me the $10 million back. That question really elicits a strong response from people, and I've done it on numerous occasions, and it's amazing the answers that come out from that. But beyond that, the other thing you can do is learn from other people's stories. So, because inherently people have limiting beliefs about what their dreams are. So if they start to think about their dreams within that limiting belief structure, it doesn't really elicit their true dream. So what I say is, look at other people's stories, almost like a research project. I have a website, and I have interviews on that website of people that have fulfilled their life dream. That's a great place to look. But there's also YouTube. You can go on there and look at other people's biographies about, they started with much less than you and achieved so much more based on a life dream that resonated with their heart. So I'm going to post a lot more, but I just wanted to say, welcome into this community. There's a saying that great things come from small beginnings, and I really feel that about this venture and this dream that I have. So again, welcome you. I thank for everybody that reached out to me last night, and I'm sure there's going to be more to come. So let's have a great day, and I'll be checking in with you real soon. Take care.